In an age when much of the world was lost in the shadows of ignorance and superstition, there emerged a civilization that dared to illuminate the darkness. A civilization whose scholars ventured into the unknown, driven by the words of their holy book, which urged them to seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. What followed was an explosion of intellectual activity that would forever alter the course of human history. Welcome to the golden age of Islamic science, a period when Muslim scholars not only preserved the knowledge of the ancient world but also unlocked new mysteries of the universe, laying the groundwork for the scientific and technological advances we take for granted today. But who were these pioneers? What did they discover? And how did their groundbreaking contributions shape the future? Let's embark on a journey through time to explore the lives and legacies of these remarkable minds. Let's start with Ibn al-Haytham, a name that might not be familiar to you, but whose work impacts your life every day. Known as the father of optics, Ibn al-Haytham lived in the 10th century and revolutionized our understanding of light and vision. He was the first to explain how we see, debunking the idea that our eyes emitted rays of light. Instead, he proved that vision occurs when light enters the eye. His experiments led to the invention of the camera obscura, a device that projected images through a small hole. This was the precursor to the modern camera. Imagine, the very concept of capturing an image started over 1,000 years ago with this man's work. Next, we journey to the heart of the Islamic Golden Age in Baghdad, where a scholar named Al-Khwarizmi was laying the foundations of a subject that still confounds students today: algebra. That's right, this 9th century mathematician is known as the father of algebra. His groundbreaking work, Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala, introduced the basic principles of algebra, making it possible to solve complex equations and problems. Without Al-Khwarizmi, the mathematical world as we know it would not exist. He also popularized the decimal system, a concept crucial to mathematics and computing in our modern world. The field of medicine owes much to the relentless pursuit of knowledge by Abu Bakr al-Razi, known in the West as Razes. In a time when surgery was often a painful and brutal experience, Al-Razi was among the first to introduce the use of anesthesia, ensuring that patients could undergo procedures with minimal pain. His encyclopedic work, Kitab al-Hawi, was a comprehensive medical text that served as a crucial reference for European physicians for centuries. Al-Razi's contributions not only advanced the practice of medicine but also saved countless lives. If Al-Razi laid the foundation of medicine, then Ibn Sina, or Avicenna, built upon it to create a towering edifice of medical knowledge. His monumental work, The Canon of Medicine, was the ultimate medical authority for over 6 centuries. It wasn't just a book, it was a complete medical system, introducing principles like clinical trials and the importance of evidence-based practice, concepts we consider fundamental today. Ibn Sina's work went beyond medicine. He made significant contributions to chemistry and pharmacy, developing methods for producing medicines and understanding the properties of various compounds. His holistic approach to science continues to inspire and influence scholars worldwide. And then there's Omar Khayyam. While many in the West know him for his poetry, his contributions to mathematics and astronomy were nothing short of revolutionary. In the 11th century, Khayyam reformed the calendar system, creating the Jalali calendar, which was more accurate than the Gregorian calendar. This level of precision was unheard of at the time. Khayyam was also a pioneer in algebra and geometry, and his work on the calculation of the solar year had a lasting impact on the field of astronomy. In the realm of surgery, no name shines brighter than Abu al-Qasim al-Zahrawi, known in the West as Al-Bucasis. He is often referred to as the father of modern surgery, and for good reason. Al-Zahrawi invented over 200 surgical instruments, many of which are still in use today. His detailed descriptions of these tools and their uses in his medical encyclopedia, revolutionized surgery. One of his most significant contributions was the use of catgut for internal stitches, a practice that continues in modern surgery. Al-Zahrawi was also a pioneer in dental surgery, introducing techniques that laid the foundation for modern dentistry. Yaqub al-Kindi, known as the philosopher of the Arabs, was a polymath who made significant contributions across various fields, from philosophy and mathematics to medicine and music. But perhaps his most enduring legacy is his introduction of scientific methodology. Al-Kindi emphasized the importance of observation and experimentation in understanding the natural world, laying the groundwork for the scientific method as we know it today. His work in cryptography was so advanced that it influenced European scholars centuries later. Finally, we arrive at Nasir al-Din al-Tusi, a man whose work in astronomy would eventually influence the Renaissance in Europe. Al-Tusi developed precise models for planetary motion, correcting many of the errors in the Ptolemaic system. His work laid the foundation for future astronomers, including Copernicus, who would later revolutionize our understanding of the universe. These scholars, these giants of their time, were not just preserving knowledge, they were expanding it, challenging it, and in many cases, rewriting it. They were driven by a deep curiosity about the world and a commitment to the Qur'anic principle of seeking knowledge. Their contributions laid the foundations for many of the scientific fields we rely on today. The legacy of the Islamic Golden Age is not just a chapter in history, it is a living testament to the power of knowledge, innovation, and intellectual exploration. It serves as an enduring inspiration for scientists, scholars, and seekers of truth around the world.